Good day everyone, I'm Daniel Clyde Ogozon and I'll be discussing the Philippine TV shows, which what I mean is the history of Filipino TV shows. So Filipino TV shows, also called teleserye, Filipino telenovels, or even P-drama, is a kind of melodramatic serialized fiction in TV in the Philippines. So ang teleserye ay nagsishare ng faculties and possess similar origins using classic soap operas and telenovelas. So makikita natin sa mga drama na makikita natin sa mga yung mga drama tuwing hapon, 'di ba? Medyo dramatic, medyo pagka soap opera, yung ganun, 'di ba, yung genre. The Filipino TV shows has developed to a genre with its unique traits. So sa mga dramas na makikita natin sa TV natin is yung kung ano yung reality ng bawat Pilipino. Nakikita natin yun sa aired siya sa prime time day 5 times weekly. So they bring a broad audience spanning age and sex lines and controls the television's market's maximum advertising levels. So the show lasts anywhere from 3 weeks to a year and sometimes more longer. So for example, yung Probinsyano, siya yung pinakamatagal na teleserye na meron tayo ngayon. So based upon his or her evaluation, so yun, lahat ng drama tumatagal siya based on evaluation ng mga manonood. So makikita natin, obserbahan natin na merong mga drama, merong mga teleserye na mabilis mapanood, ay mabilis matapos. Ibig sabihin, yun yung mga teleserye na mabababa lang yung ratings. Meron din mga drama na mahaba yung ratings ni, mahaba yung yung palabas nila dahil matataas yung ratings nila. In 1950s to 1980s, so soap operas from the Philippines originated when Gulong ng Palad or Wheel of Fortune was heard on radio stations in 1949. The genre subsequently enlarged into televisions in the early 1960s. So larawan ng pag-ibig or picture of love, Prinsipe Amante, Prince Amante, and lots of more soon followed. So ito yung mga nabanggit ko na mga soap operas. Ito yung mga katulad ng Gulong ng Palad, larawan ng pag-ibig. Yan yung mga pinalabas sa radyo noong mga panahong 1949. Pero dahil nga sa mataas ang ratings nila sa radyo, finorced na ipalabas sila sa TV noong 1960s. Katulad na lang ng Gulong ng Palad, which is written by Loida Virina. Yan kasi yung Gulong ng Palad kasi niyan ay longest running radio sequential spanned in 2 years. So yun ay before the mid-80s. So yun, finor siya na ipalabas sa TV, starring Marian de la Riva at Ronald. So yun, tapos meron pang mga iba na celebrity, which is yung mga young celebrities noon na sila Romnick Sarmenta at si Caridad Sanchez. So throughout the martial law period in 1972 to 1986, yung the federal government closed several programs. For example is yung ABS-CBN, yung departing RPN9, at saka yung GMA as the sole two commercial television programs from the nation. So ayun. So nevertheless, the deficiency of multi-network media based additionally helped the development of nationally satellite broadcasting, even spurring a dramatic evolution of day and primetime sitcoms and serial likes, a consequence of the fierce rivalry between both networks. So doon nagsimula yung rivalry between ABS-CBN, GMA. 'Di ba makikita naman natin ngayon pag sa GMA, kasi sa bahay kasi more on GMA sila eh. More on Kapuso. So yun, sabi sa mga na-obserbahan ko, pag may katulad na lang yung pinalabas nila na drama na Lolong, nag-ano daw yon, top rating daw yon. At yun yung mga nakalagay, inapalabas nila sa GMA na taus-puso kaming nagpapasalamat, mga ganyan, sa taas na ratings. Yan, di ba, nakikita natin yan. Kahit sa ABS-CBN, makikita natin yan na merong mga ratings. At kung saan sila mataas, yun yung inapakita nila sa mga viewers nila. So at that moment, Philippine television programs resemble people in the US. Bakit? Together with programs monitoring different shows, each time block, each day. So compared with the nation's modern weekdays installation among its teleseries and different weekend programming. So ayun, doon natin makikita na yung TV shows na meron tayo ngayon ay walang pinagkaiba sa TV shows na kung ano ang meron ang US. Lahat merong mga rivalry na mga nagaganap. Merong pataasan ng ratings kasi diyan sila kumukuha ng market. Diyan tumataas yung market nila. Ayun, doon naman tayo sa 1990s to 2020s. So late 1980s, psychedelic TV dramas had been aired in daytime blocks. So the tandem of Valdez and Garcia at the authentic Pangako Sa'yo is broadly considered as probably the absolute most prosperous competition of characters in each Philippine television, putting the specification for prospective Filipino TV shows ensemble cast. So noong 2020s, both ABS-CBN and also GMA community would rival inside their asserts, while the absolute most watched system within the Philippines. So yun yung rivalry nung dalawang networks. Kung sino yung may most watch, kung sino yung mas yung tinatangkilik ng mga manonood. Kung ABS-CBN ba o GMA, yan yung rivalry between both networks. So even though the GMA community allure to the majority of the audiences in Mega Manila, during their suggests who are supposed to become Manila-centric inputting. So commending the mids 2000s, many primetime demonstrates from ABS-CBN appeal commonly into additional regions at the nations. So it's especially inside the hunted crowds of Visayas and Mindanao. So local press pros features such a tendency to ABS-CBN's yield to initial Filipino programming. So yun, sa Mega Manila lang naman nag-base yung sa sa GMA dati nung nung nag-allure ng majority. So based doon ay talagang GMA kasi sa Mega Manila karamihan is GMA talaga. Pero kung pagsama-samahin natin yung Visayas and Mindanao, hindi natin malalaman kung sino talaga yung dapat na manguna na yung initial Filipino program. So yun. So last calendar year 2020 was characterized by a non-permanent recording of Filipino TV shows production as a result of COVID-19 outbreak of the Philippines, impacting long-running TV shows. So ano example ng long-running TV shows ngayon? Yung Provinciano, that eventually became the most longest-running teleserye to length a minimum of 2 individual years at the 21st century. So yun. So the selection of the best Filipino TV show since the early 2000s had rigged abroad, becoming popular across Asia and Africa. Also, it has shrunk widely to international Filipino communities in the United States as well known. So makikita natin 'di ba yung mga Filipino dramas, hindi na lang siya dito sa Pilipinas, kundi sa ibang bansa na rin, sa US, sa Thailand, sa Malaysia. Hanggang doon na rin yung mga Filipino dramas, yung mga drama natin. 'Di ba katulad din ng mga K-drama, yung mga drama based in Korea, 'di ba meron na dito at kadalasan pa na gumagawa ng adaptation ang Pilipinas ng mga Korean dramas. So yung ganun din sa ibang bansa. So teleseries have evolved markedly from the majority of Earth's telenovels all through years and highlights the nation's position as one of the planet's most prosperous TV place manufacturers. So tayo yon. Tayo ay na-highlight the nation's most position as one of the planet's most prosperous TV place manufacturers. A number of the Filipino TV shows had emerged among the most watched television programs in complicated and huge non-Anglophonic market like Indonesia, Malaysia, and China. So considered among this nation most vital cultural and economic exports, they have been frequently dubbed into local languages and have English. So as well as different foreign subtitles displayed. So yun. So tayo. Wait, nabitin ako sinabi ko. Tayo, Pilipino, fluent naman tayo sa pagsasalita ng English, which is one of the reason kung bakit naging most prosperous TV place manufacturers ang Pilipinas. So hindi lang dahil katulad ninyo, katulad na lang nung si Jacqueline Jose, nanalo siya sa Granny Award sa drama niya, sa teleserye niya. Nanalo siya hindi lang dahil sa kung ano yung content. Kasi doon sa content ng palabas niya is more on Philippine reality. Kung ano yung reality na meron sa bansa natin. So yun, hindi lang yun doon sila nag-base, kundi sa language, sa foreign, kung paano ba ito may intindihan ng mga ibang lahi. So tayo as Filipino, tayo ay may background pagdating sa English. Isa yon sa mga naging reason kung bakit nanalo si Jacqueline Jose at yung mga nagsulat nung movie na yon. Kasi mabilis na intindihan ng mga manonood, ng mga foreign watchers yung movie, hindi lang dahil sa mismo kung ano yung story niya. Kasi yung story niya mismo mabilis nang maintindihan kasi based siya sa Philippine reality, sa Philippine, yung kung ano talaga yung buhay sa Pilipinas. Hindi lang dahil doon, kundi sa pagkaka-translate ng mga salita, ng mga ginamit na salita, mga sentence na ginamit sa English.
Good day everyone, I am Rosemary Joy Salamat and I will give you the information about history of Philippine TV shows. Television in the Philippines was introduced in 1953 and since then, this boob tube has been staples in every Filipino's living room. One of the most common pastime of Filipina is watching TV with family while having hot popcorn and other finger foods. News programs, soap operas, and variety shows are some of the most watched shows in television. The variety of Pinoy viewers successfully suffices by the innovative and diversification of shows offered. And now, these are the list of longest-running TV programs in the Philippines. One is Eyewitness from GMA Network. Headlined by country's top broadcast journalists Cara David, Joe Severina, Sandra Aguinaldo, and Jay Taruk, Eyewitness is one of the most awarded TV programs in Philippine TV. The show received numerous awards locally and abroad. One of these is the Peabody Awards. Since January 1999, this Kapuso documentary show tackled more than 600 episodes up to date. Recently, it was announced that the newest Kapuso, Ato Maraulio, will join the 4 award-winning host. Next is Walang Tulugan with the Master Showman from GMA Network. With its popular tagline, Walang Tulugan 1997, the show began to be loved by many Filipinos. The show has its late night time slot that caters young talents and launched them as the newest stars of GMA Network. Hosted by the late German Kuya Germs Moreno, the show bid its farewell last 2016. Next is Bubble Gang from GMA Network. Bubble Gang is the longest-running gang show in the Philippines. Since 1995, the show made the Filipino viewers laugh with their funny jokes and witty skits. The show was also famous for making spoof of some of the TV commercials. As of now, The BJ team consists only 2 original members, Michael V and Antonio Aquitania. The show will celebrate its 22nd anniversary this year. Next is Saksi from GMA Network. GMA Network's late-night news program Saksi started to serve the Filipinos since 1995. It was originally anchored by Mike Enriquez and Karen Davila. Later on, Mel Chanco joined the crew when she transferred from ABS-CBN. Karen Davila later left the program to transfer to ABS-CBN. Currently, the program is presented by Arnold Clavio and Pia Arcangel. Next one is Star Talk from GMA Network. Star Talk's first episode aired on October 2, 1995. The show was considered as the longest-running showbiz talk show in the Philippines with almost 1,000 episodes already broadcast. The show ended its run on September 2015 after 2 decades of bringing fresh and the hottest entertainment news. Next is ASAP from ABS-CBN. The undefeated Sunday variety show ASAP 1995 continued to showcase world-class talent and biggest performance in TV. The show has beaten its longtime rival GMA7's SOP Party Pilipinas and Sunday All-Stars. Its number of episodes already surpassed 1,000, making it one of the few Filipino TV programs to do so. This maalaala mo kaya from ABS-CBN. Tagged as Asia's longest-running drama anthology, maalaala mo kaya 1991 showcased different life stories that inspired Filipino viewers about life. It is hosted by the ABS-CBN Chief Content Officer Chara Santos Concho. The first episode aired on May 15, 1991 entitled Rubber Shoes, starring Romnick Sarmenta and Vina Morales. TV Patrol from ABS-CBN. The longest-running Filipino news program has been on air since March 2, 1987. Its original anchors were Noli De Castro, Robert Arevalo, Mel Chanco, and Angelique Lasso. Currently, the show is now anchored by Ted Filon, Bernadette Zambrano, and Noli De Castro. Noli De Castro ends the program with his famous catchphrase, "Magandang gabi, bayan." Next is It Bulaga from GMA Network. At first, the show was broadcast on RPN, then on ABS-CBN, then finally settled on GMA where the show celebrated its most fruitful years. It Bulaga has been on air since 1979 with over 10,000 episodes produced. The show has been hosted since its inception by Tito Soto, Vic Soto, and Joey De Leon. The show recently celebrated its 38th anniversary in the Philippine TV. It Bulaga is the only Pinoy show to be franchised abroad. The show's first overseas version was It Bulaga, Indonesia, which premiered in 2012. Last one is Kapwa Ko Mahal Ko from GMA Network. This public service program, Kapwa Ko Mahal Ko from 1975, was originally hosted by longtime Red Cross volunteer Miss Rosa Rosal, Orly Mercado, who later became a senator and defense secretary, and Dr. Antonio Talusan, a nephrologist. The show currently airs on GMA7 every Sunday at 5:30 a.m. and is hosted by Mercado, Connie Angeles, and Camille Angeles. It is also the first television program in the Philippines to use sign language interpreters for the deaf.
Genre. Genre is based upon the idea that individual media messages can usefully and meaningfully be categorized into discernible groups according to structural elements. A genre is a type, kind, or class of messages that share distinctive and identifiable aesthetic, stylistic, substantive, and or ideological conventions. Genres of television shows. Sports program, a TV program that features sports or sporting events. Sitcom, situational comedy, an entertaining TV program with characters in different amusing comical situations. Kids or children TV program. TV program produced for children. Drama, a fictional or true story featuring actors and actresses with struggle of daily life. Makeover show, a TV program that helps people change their image or lifestyle. Game show, a game show that features contestants who play competitive games or solve quizzes, puzzles, usually for money. Talk show, a TV program in which various topics are discussed informally and guests or studio audience are invited to participate in the discussion. News, a show that reports world events as they unfold. Reality show, a show with ordinary people showing what they do in strange situations. Soap opera, it's a drama series dealing typically with daily events in the lives of the same group of characters. Documentary, a documentary is a non-fictional program that documents real-life events, usually created for educational purposes. Cookery, a TV program hosted by famous chefs who teach people how to cook. Cartoon, a cartoon is a program that features animated characters. Travel, a program that features popular holiday destinations or travel reviews. Wildlife program, a show about animals, plants, or other non-human living creatures and how they live.
Good day everyone, I'm Marie Samantala and today I will discuss Redeveloping TV Shows formats. The different formats are the following: clip, docufiction, documentary, single or one-time episode, made-for-TV film, franchise, miniseries, microseries, mockumentary, pilot, prequel, reboot, remake, segment, sequel, serial, series, short, show, special, spin-off, and last unaired episode. Bakit nga ba importante ang format sa paggawa ng mga TV shows? A format is a license by the TV networks so that they may produce a version of show tailored to their nationality and audience. Formats are a major part of international television market. Also, format refers to the general shape of the show rather than the show's genre. Format can also refer to the technical aspect of a show or electronic media or what kind of media it's distributed on.
Development. When a person or company decides to create a new content for television broadcast, they develop the show's element consisting of the concept, the characters, the crew, and the cast. Then they often pitch it to the various networks in an attempt to find one interested enough to order a prototype first episode of the series, known as a pilot. To create the pilot, the structure and theme of the whole series must be put together. If audiences respond well to the pilot, the network will pick up the show to air it the next season.
Good day everyone, my name is Nel O'Malley and I will be discussing about production. Production is where the principal photography for the movie or TV show takes place. During rehearsals and camera blocking, stand-ins work with the director, assistant director, camera crew, and another crew members to block out actor movements and lighting setups for a scene. The production company is often separate from the broadcaster. The executive producer, often the show creator, is in charge of running the show. They pick the crew and cast the actors, approve and sometimes write series plots, some even write or direct major episodes, while various other producers help to ensure that the show runs smoothly, where occasionally the executive producer will cast themselves in the show.
There are 3 stages of production. Number 1, pre-production or planning. The pre-production stage of filmmaking production process is where you create a vision for your film, a plan for production, and secure all the resources you will need to complete your film. Sa pre-production, dito mag-i-start yung paggawa ng script, yung pagkumpleto sa mga equipments na kakailanganin para sa film na gagawin. Number 2, production or filming. The production stage, also known as principal photography. It's when all actual shooting and recording happens with cameras, actors, and location licenses. For many, it is the most exciting part of the filmmaking process. Dito, self-explanatory naman dito. Dito magaganap yung pag-shoot at pag-acting ng mga gaganap na actor at actress ng isang film. And last, post-production or visual effects. Post-production is where all the pieces of film come together. It involves various post-production techniques including editing, color grading, and visual effects to turn your raw footage into a finished film. In this post-production stage, you can do things like add lenses, flare to sci-fi shots, flying digital doubles in fight scenes. We also be streamlining all your jump cuts and high-speed chases into the perfect action sequence. Dito naman po natin i-comply yung bawat shoot na nagawa ng buong team. Dito din maggaganap yung pag-enhance or pag-edit like colors and visual effects.
Hi everyone, my name is Randy Florencio Soto and I will be discussing about the positive impacts of watching TV shows. Television is an inescapable part of modern culture. We depend on TV for entertainment, news, education, culture, weather, sports, and even music, and teach them the critical thinking skills they need to be active, engaged viewers. One of the positive impacts of watching TV shows is becoming educational. TV has many educational benefits for children and adults. TV can be used as a learning tool both at home and in the classroom. With the wide range of TV channels we offer, you can certainly find the perfect mix of educational programming for your children or for yourself. Examples include our book television, the Science Channel, or the Discovery Channel. Stay current. TV is a source of news. Tuning into local news allows civilians to stay informed with what is happening in their city. International news shows keep you up to date with breaking news around the world. As well, in the wake of global warming, the Weather Channel is vitally important because it gives us information about tornado, warnings, hurricanes, and more. Get cultured. TV can provide a cheap escape instead of traveling. Exposing yourself to the cultures of the world can be easily done from behind a TV screen. Turn on a new season of BBC's Planet Earth and unwind to the beautiful images on the screen. Crazy fandoms are fun. TV can make you feel like you are part of a group and let you participate in a subculture. As TV shows have improved in quality, we have gotten better at watching. We pay attention to more details and showrunners become more creative with subtitle details they include as they create plot twists and turns. People gathered in fandoms to discuss their favorite TV shows and create their own subculture centered around appreciating their favorite shows and characters. An article in the New York Times by David Carr states, "The vast wasteland of television has been replaced by an excess of excellence. At times, it can be hard to keep up with all the awesome shows available." Feel the connection. TV can make you feel less lonely. In some ways, watching TV can act as a pillar for spending time with friends and family. In a study from the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, Researchers found that while watching a favorite TV show, people reportedly feeling less lonely. As well, if a certain show, news item, or sports game has enough cultural weight, it has the ability to bring people together to root for a common goal. The best recent example of this is the 2019 Raptors victory. Family bonding. Family bonding is a great benefit of watching TV. Spending time together as a family watching a television program provides a chance for everyone to connect and unwind. Bonding over a favorite TV show provides opportunity for lifelong memories. Learn a language. Expose yourself to new languages you want to learn. A great way to help learn a new language is to watch TV shows in the foreign language you are interested in learning. Many people all over the world learn English through American TV shows. Listening and reading subtitles is a great way to possibly learn. Mental health. There are many health benefits to watching TV. If a certain show makes you laugh, there are health benefits to that. Laughter is the best medicine. If you decide to watch TV while you are exercising, this can provide a distraction, allowing you to do cardio for a longer period of time. A study from the University of Rochester found that people are more energetic after watching nature scenes. Save money. TV provides a cheap form of entertainment. If you compare it to going out to the movies or to a live show, it is certainly the economical choice. Fight temptation. TV can improve your self-control. An interesting study by the University of Buffalo found that watching TV can regularly maintain our ability to fight temptation. The research psychologists that made this study found out that watching a familiar fictional world helps people to control their impulses. The social nature of watching your favorite TV show provides comfort, which contributes to your ability to control your impulses. Relieve stress. TV can relieve your stress. According to a study that done at the University of California, found out that watching more TV can reduce your cortisol levels. Cortisol is nicknamed the stress hormone. It is a cause for concern because it can increase weight gain, cholesterol, and depression. So, if watching your favorite shows reduces this in any way, then it's time to tune in to primetime TV. Get inspired. TV can inspire you or your kids to try new things or pick up a new hobby. If kids see their favorite characters engage in activities they have never tried before, they are more likely to want to try those things too. This can create more unplugged learning. The same situation can happen for you. If you're watching your favorite HGTV show about home renovations, perhaps this will encourage you to crack open a can of paint and upgrade your home. Shows on HGTV can provide many different ideas to boost your home decor creativity. TV also provides an opportunity to learn about different occupations and can help inspire kids and adults to pursue new career avenues. Watch TV to read more. TV can motivate you to read more books. If you see a show that you really enjoyed and investigate a little further, sometimes you can discover that it was based on a book. For example, Game of Thrones, the best-selling book series by George R.R. Martin, The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, or Big Little Lies by David E. Kelly. TV can provide some visuals to help you picture the words when you read these books.